I'm a hugging, tugging, sleepy bear. I'm a sweeter bear. I love to eat at Mickey D's. Can you take me there? Baby, I'm a eater bear. Can you feed a bear? I want some Dairy Queen. They got a two scooper there. I just want some takeout. Egg rolls and kung pao. Wing a schnitzel dog with extra sauerkraut. 2 for $1 Big Mac. I wanna get that maple snickerdoodle from the Shake Shack. How you wanna go down to get fish tacos? Open Del Taco app, download coupon code. See me with McNuggets now. I got fries now. I got ketchup packets and I got hot mustard now. But Tugs don't wanna hear that. They want that barbecue. They want that ranch sauce. That sweet and sour too. Hugging, tugging, sleepy bear. I'm a sweeter bear. Baby, I'm a eater bear. Can you feed a bear?
Step right up to Fun Egg Nightmare Circus. I'm your host, Juggalette Jen. Let's get Tascast started.
I got snacks, got tats, got a band hammer too. You can clown, you can play, she can still bury you. Click the link, see the paint, see the big jugs bounce. She a queen with the wrench, do the fucking head count. All the fam in the room, all the lurkers creep. She like type or die, bitch, don't fall asleep. Got fake gold cans stacked like skulls on a shelf. She'll spray that shit down, baptize yourself. You can joke, you can flirt, keep it cute, keep it clean, or she'll drag your dumb ass straight off the screen. Juggalette Jen, yeah, she jug on the set. You ain't met a threat like this Juggalette, yeah. Juggalette Jen, make the chat all sweat. Juggalette, Juggalette. You came for the jugs, but you stayed cause she veg. Show respect or get wrecked, that's a fucking safe bet. Juggalette Jen, make jug rhyme Juggalette. Juggalette, Juggalette. All newcomers, white feet at the digital door. Say hi, drop love, don't be a creep, you sure? She got mods like ninjas masked up in the mist. One slip in the chat, you on the blackout list. She can giggle, wiggle, then flip, go feral. Voice drop deep like a wicked old carol. Talk slick again, I'll clown on your skull. Read the rules, motherfucker, or the grave gets full. Juggalette Jen, yeah, she jug on the set. You ain't met a threat like this Juggalette, yeah. Juggalette Jen, make the chat all sweat. Juggalette, Juggalette. You came for the jugs, but you stayed cause she veg. Show respect, don't get wrecked, that's a fucking safe bet. Juggalette Jen, make jug rhyme Juggalette. Juggalette, Juggalette. All my juggalos, Juggalette sound off. If you down with the fam, throw a heart in the truck. If you came talking shit, better start to pray, cause Jen got room in the dirt today. Ha ha. Juggalette Jen, yeah, she jug on the set. You ain't met a threat like this Juggalette, yeah. Juggalette Jen, make the chat all sweat. Juggalette, Juggalette. You came for the jugs, but you stayed cause she veg. Show respect, don't get wrecked, that's a fucking safe bet. Juggalette Jen, make jug rhyme Juggalette. Juggalette, Juggalette.
Okay, now take
What
one
is he,
more.
just
Uno
Chris
más, por
Staples at
favor.
Rumble?
Remember when you were drinking against brutal pain?
Good, but we gotta get over the Rumble. Only after the sweet
you
score.
were taking shots when you didn't need to be taking shots.
It's late. It's too late. We're not even gonna make it to the Rumble.
Hell yeah. Fuck off, you piece of shit. You think I give a fuck about you? This cocksucker right here. Fuck you, Farkas. I hope you feel good about yourself.
Oh, we know you're breathing, Wendy.
Get a fucking job, Farkas.
Oh, yes.
Do something with your life besides obsess over fucking YouTube dramas.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Under the Hatchet. It is August 1st, 2026. Let me make sure my audio is right. Thank God. Okay, good. Tonight's episode is going to focus primarily on episode Volume 2 of Juggalo Championship Wrestling after we go to Rumble. Because we learned last night that JCW should be on Rumble. Didn't we? We saw some titties in JCW, so I wouldn't mind that happening again. I just don't want to pee-ball myself again.
Jen, let's go.
Let's
Happy
fucking go,
birthday
Shamrock.
to
I want
you.
Spurg on him. Spurg on him. She's on
Any world where you can talk to people.
Exactly. You
Go get
brought me
some
up here to
fucking
bring me
talent.
down.
Go do some
Again.
shit and come
You
back to me.
brought me up here to bring me down again. Good for
No,
you,
why
Jason.
it's not.
Jen, what do you? No, Jen, what do you? Jen, what do you expect when you come in here being combative like this?
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
take
I
that.
know the camera again.
Yeah. Phenomenal. So while we wait for everyone to get here, I'm going to put the Rumble link in the chat. Yep. And where's the one thing I put up? Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I got that set up. 841 South. Good to see you.
Jennifer, you sexy thing! Jennifer, you sexy thing! Jennifer, you sexy thing! Jennifer, you sexy thing!
Thank you, 41. Good to see you. I need to get this set up. We're going to go back to that phone call with that radio station. Okay.
Forever. 803 area code. Who are you?
Hey, Jake.
Yeah, who are you?
Hey.
All right.
Jake.
See you, man. 631 area code. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Matt. I just wanted to know when is the SCP Open After Show going to be released on DVD?
What? All right, maybe we won't take Barbie. You got a question?
Yeah, Johnny Moxie from the message board wants to know what you feel the reaction to JCW going full-time has been and where you see it going from here.
Well, I think people don't realize what we mean yet when we say JCW's going full-time. But what it is we've acquired a building, and we're going to be running...
This phone call is 16 years ago, but I can tell you there's plenty of JCW to watch on Psychopathic Records' YouTube channel.
Free shows every 2 weeks out of this building in Novi, Michigan, and we're going to videotape. We're going to have TV every 2 weeks, TVing up on the internet with another episode, and we're going to do the coolest thing. First of all, we're tricking this building out to no end. We're putting bleachers in there. The whole thing is painted black and red with giant JCW letters and, you know, super superb lighting and superb sounds. I mean, when a wrestler comes down to the ring, you're going to think it's a concert going on in there. It's going to be awesome, and we're going to film every 2 weeks out of there. But we haven't begun it yet, you know, so people don't realize what we mean when we say we're going full time. But the other thing we're going for is to get our rankings in everybody's magazines. We want to be included in the wrestling world. We want respect, you know what I mean? We want to put guys under contract. We want to put guys on the road and do all of that stuff all year round. So, you know, we haven't got much reaction to it, to announcing that we're going full time. But then again, that's not really a concern of ours because we're going to earn it anyway. We may not have it now, but we'll get their attention, believe me, you know. And just like now, we're getting the attention from the workers, but it's the media in the wrestling world on that end that we pretty much been ignored on, and we'll get their attention down the line, you know. I wanted to take the time to tell you guys about something else that I believe is super, super cool, and that is at the Gathering of the Juggalos, which is our once-a-year event that takes place. And this year we're having it in Cave in Rock, Illinois.
This is back when they did it in Cave in Rock, Illinois, and they would just film JCW there.
And, of course, we have wrestling there. We have, on Friday night, we have oddball wrestling, which is where we have, you know, death matches. We have crazy stipulations. We have, you know, giants, midgets, women, whatever, you know, any kind of oddity we can think of, we throw them in the ring on Friday night. And on Saturday night is Bloody Mania, and that's where JCW's best collide with superstar names that we bring in from all over the world. But I wanted to tell you about Saturday night, late Saturday night, around 4:30 in the morning. We have this thing called Midnight Massacre Flashlight Wrestling. And what that is wrestling in the dark. The only light on the ring is the flashlights from all the fans around the ring. So when you see that, it is the craziest spectacle you've ever seen, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking all the flashlights around the ring, all shining into the ring, and it just looks like, I mean, for some reason, it looks like you're in a sold-out arena and our lights like cameras flashing or something. It looks like you're in a huge stadium. That's what it looks like to me with my imagination. But it's very cool. And last year, we announced it, Midnight Massacre Flashlight Wrestling, bring your flashlights. But nobody knew who they were going to see. Nobody knew who was on the card. And so they're waiting there to see who's on the card. And we brung out Raven. Nobody knew these guys were even there. We brung out Raven. We brung out Balls Mahoney. We brung out Sabu. We brung out Kamala. We brung out Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Tommy Wildfire Rich. I mean, it was off the hook, man. The most hilarious, funniest, craziest wrestling you'll ever see. And toward the end of the night, toward the end of the card, the sun is coming up. So there, the sun's coming up. It's like 5:30 in the morning, and Kamala's wrestling Jimmy Snuka in the ring. It's just the most wildest stuff you could ever imagine, man. And it's historical, and it's going down again this year. We got a fully loaded list of superstars, and, you know, half of them are drunk. They don't, you know, it's late at night. Nobody knows what's going on. We tell them, we don't care who goes over. Just go have fun, have a blast. You got guys breaking gimmick. You got guys breaking character. You got guys having so much fun in the ring, doing funny stuff, acting wild. It's just the most greatest for a wrestling fan to see that, man. To see that happening in the ring is beyond awesome. I mean, we saw Kamala talk on the mic. You know what I mean? You know, you get to see things and hear things. It's just the greatest time in the world. And that's the kind of fun we have at the Gathering that the whole rest of the world doesn't know anything about. They have no idea that stuff is even happening, and it's going down at the Gathering, and it's just the greatest. Like, you know, I remember a while back, TMZ reported that Roddy Piper smoked a little bit of weed at the Gathering, and they had it on footage. I mean, whoever it was that sent that footage to TMZ was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens at the Gathering stays at the Gathering. And somebody like Roddy Piper smoking a little weed, that don't hurt nobody. And that's what the Gathering's all about, is everybody being themselves and being free to be themselves. And whoever sent that footage to TMZ, stuff like that never happens, man. It's the Gathering is a super, you know, secret. It's. I've seen things I'll never tell about. You know, we've seen everybody in their wildest state at the Gathering. I've seen people walking around. I've seen utter total madness that takes place at the Gathering, man. Stuff where guys will lose their jobs in a heartbeat, but We'll never talk about it, and nobody does. It's just a beautiful thing, the gathering, man. It's one of the greatest times for wrestlers, for the bands, and for the fans alike, man. You guys should come to the gathering and be our guest this year. You guys could do a live broadcast from the gathering or something. That would be awesome.
Awesome. I'd be up for that.
Oh, man, please be our...
I just want to see if a certain someone has the balls enough to face me in Mud's playground. I don't think so, though. I don't think they have the balls.
Yes, we'll bring you guys in, set you guys up with a nice spot, man. It'll be awesome.
That'd be really... Has Kamal ever sang at one of the shows? Have you ever heard Kamal sing?
No, but we did find out that he does sing.
Yeah. Let's Make Love in a Rocking Chair. That song's amazing.
Let's make love in a rocking chair.
But we have twice had Roddy Piper do stand-up comedy, and we had the Iron Sheik do stand-up comedy, and we've booked Terry Funk as Drunk Terry Flunk from Stranglemania, and we've had the Headhunters come in as Ponderosa and Swedenhouse from Stranglemania.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've had some of the wildest wrestling. I mean, we bring in big names just to do a run-in. You know what I mean? We had DDP run down the ring and do a diamond cutter. He was done in 30 seconds. People didn't even know that was him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just do fun things like that, man. We'd love to have you guys down there.
That'd be awesome. I got to ask this, too, before we let you go here. We got a few more minutes with you. But any chance we'll ever see Violent JJ versus Colby Carino?
Wow. Yes, there is a chance. Because Violent JJ's skills are growing every day. And when we're done with this tour, we're going to put together a video of all his highlights. Last night, I seen him do a damn tilt-a-whirl arm drag. A tilt-a-whirl arm drag followed by a second rope knee splash perfectly. I've seen him do a top rope splash. I've seen him, he's got the vicious slaps, the vicious chops. He's 5 years old. You got to see it to believe it. And if he wasn't my son, I would be just as amazed as I am now, because I've never in all my days watched wrestling have I ever seen a 5-year-old do the stuff he's doing. And we're going to put together a whole video, set to some music of him doing all his stuff and all his tricks, and we're going to put it up on YouTube and just watch it soar, man, because I know people are going to trip out.
Intro, do you have another question?
Yeah, Lost Flog from our message board wants to know if you guys are still on good terms with TNA after the Scott Hall incident, where you guys were in the front row.
Yeah, you know, that was a pretty crazy incident, man. You know, we went down there and invaded the pay-per-view with Scott Hall, and we ended up on TV in the front row.
Yep.
It's like, if they didn't want us there, why'd they let us in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we just snuck to the front row and jumped there. I mean, we called them, told them we were there. They came to the back, asked us what we wanted to do. You know, we said we want to go on, be on TV, and they were like, all right, we'll put you on the front row. So we went out there for 2 matches. Then they said, all right, that's it. Then all kinds of heat came out of it, and I still don't understand what that whole thing was. I thought it was awesome, man, because here we were. We said we were going to do it, and we did it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then, I heard word that the heat was on Scott Hall. They were mad at Scott Hall. But right now, where's Scott Hall at? He's in TNA. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
that, I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, well, what's wrong with adding some excitement to the show? And you got people talking. What's wrong with that?
Hell yeah, I think it was one of the cooler moves. I think that Rhino was mad because he was having a match with Davari, and people were a little bit stirred up when we came walking into the arena. But you know what? Being there, I can tell you, I don't believe we took away from their match, because even though we were sitting there front row, the people were popping their moves. They were popping on everything that was happening in the match. And I think we might have took away from it for about 2 minutes when we first walked out. But as soon as we had our position and we were there in the front row, it was all eyes back on the match, and it seemed like those guys were working hard, and I don't think we took away from them. I don't know if that's how Rhino feels, but I think he shot me a dirty look when we were standing out there, so I don't know.
We're going to take a quick call here from Duckman, who does our theme song. I know he's been waiting to call in and talk to you.
What's up, Jake? I just wanted to say that I started rapping like 10, 15 years ago because I was listening to ICP as a wee lad.
God.
And you're a great inspiration.
So, 41 South says, I gotta ask, is Jake back? Jake is always trying to muscle his way into anywhere that will give him the floor. As far as Bobby Nick goes, he knows you can't trust Jake. He just wanted to say happy 10-year anniversary when Jake was having his 10-year YouTube anniversary. That's all Bobby wanted to do. He was showing him some kindness on the anniversary of his YouTube channel, and that's it. Jake cannot be trusted. He doesn't listen. He doesn't follow instructions. He is inconsistent. And if you ask him to do something, he says he'll do it, but then doesn't do it. He always does the opposite of what you want him to do. Like I said, he doesn't take direction well, so no, he's not back. Hell, Bobby even took a vote that night to see, who'd be okay with Jake. I voted against it, but I was outvoted. So, there's that. Hell to the no, Jake is not back. We only have room for trusted people. So there you go. Don't worry. Don't worry, 41. He's not back.
Plus, I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. So how do I get on Psychopathic Records?
Did this motherfucker really call up to ask if he could be signed? What a homo.
Well, first of all, we gotta be looking for somebody. We're a small label. We don't sign a bunch of acts, and, that's not the way we operate. We sign very, very few acts, and when we sign somebody, we spend a lot of time on them and try to make it happen. So, right now we're not even looking for anybody. We got our hands full. We got artists right now that we need to improve on and get their sales up. And right now it's just, we're not even doing anything. So I'd say it's pretty much impossible at this point, even if you got a bomb-ass rhyme. You know what I'm saying? But if we were signing, here's how you do it. You hang around, man. You send your stuff in. You follow up on it. You keep showing up. You keep popping up. Because out of sight, out of mind. And if you're always there, and you seem to always be coming around, and you got new music, and you're constantly there, and you're constantly knocking on that door, I'd say that's the best way to do it.
Thanks for calling, Duckman. If we go to the gathering, we'll bring you along, Duckman.
For sure. I live there.
Yeah.
I'll check
I
it out.
promise you guys, if you go to the gathering, it'll be something you remember the rest of your life. That's one of your greatest memories.
Nice.
I promise that.
Well, man, we want to thank you for coming on. We know you actually got a show coming up tonight, probably a little bit, right?
Yep, we're staying busy out here,
Yeah, and you had a show just last night. We're talking to you. You got to go to juggalowrestling.com, and you can follow where you guys are going. Any cities stand out for you right now, like that you were impressed by?
Oh, man, I was super impressed last night by Salt Lake City. When the matches started, there was a smooth, I'd say 1,800 people out there, and they were just so energetic. Those local guys that were working the show, they couldn't believe it, man. They were standing there behind the curtain when the match was starting, and there was all these chants going on and all this thick excitement going on in the air, and those guys were looking at each other like, holy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was really cool last night. It was great in Denver. There was about 2,500 juggalos watching wrestling there, and we had a lot of great shows so far. There was one or two that didn't seem to, where it might only been 300 or 400 people watching wrestling because the fans might have came later in that night. but because wrestling's the first thing that happens. But one or two shows where we could have started later and we would have had way more fans watching. But the rest have been off the hook. It's been a lot of fun, man. It's really, really been awesome.
Cool. Well, I want to thank you again for coming on tonight.
Thank you, brother. And you know what? We're going to be all over that trying to get you guys at the gathering, and that's my word, man.
All right, we'll do it. Intro and I are up northeast. Barbie might be a little hard. He's actually in England.
Yes, I am.
We'll start planning now. August 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, man. Remember those
That's pretty smart of him to get them to come to the gathering.
dates. Etch them into your brain because it's going down.
Listen, if you're not listening to In Your Head, you might as well kick yourself in the ass.
Well, that was good. Well, this is where I cut the feed to YouTube. Get my link.